Hi guys. I wanted to get on here and talk about some thoughts that I was having the other night. Um, some of it's going to be me reading off of what I wrote down because I don't want to go on like a rambling tangent. But I was just thinking about, first off, how it feels when you tap into your highest vibrational point. If you're watching this video, I'm assuming you know what I'm talking about, but when you are in that high vibe state and things are just going your way and it just feels as if there is a roadmap that has been set out for you and you're just flowing along and things are falling into your lap and it's just easy, like things are just easy. I have a quick little example. So this happened back in December and my stepson was in the car and we got a letter from his teacher saying that we owed the last 3 payments on his slightly pricey field trip. And he was telling me that he understood if he was not going to be able to go because he knew that it was around Christmas. We have a lot of birthdays in December in our family and he wasn't sure if he was going to be able to go. And he was telling me it's okay. And I laughed because literally as he was saying this to me, I opened up a letter and it had this check in it for $400.83. And it was enough to cover his field trip plus some. And, you know, it's just things like that, you know, those things that have happened to you. And I have, I want to make a video of things that I've manifested before like that. But that's just the check, I just found it and it reminded me of it. And I just thought that was a really cool story. And so where does that fit into right now and what's going on in today? And so, you know, I'm sure like most of the people in your life and my life, the drastic changes due to COVID-19 has knocked us down a peg or two. And it's something that we are dealing with worldwide. It's not something that's just one state, one city, one country. Like it is something that our entire world is dealing with. And that's something really new. You know, I don't think that there's ever really been anything that as a world that we are trying to come together and figure out a way to put an end to this. And, you know, we can choose to see all of the negative in it and be terrified, or we can choose to see the positive of it, such as people coming together. You know, the videos of people in Italy that are singing out their windows to each other, the videos of people going to see their parents or their grandparents and holding up signs in front of the window. My son's school who have raised over 3,000 meals for the children in his school that don't have regular meals unless they're going to school, and got over $40,000 in donations for those children. I mean, that's beautiful and it's amazing. And you know, when you're a person that has seen the power of the law of attraction, the art of allowing, you're someone who believes deep down that things are always working out for you. If you have done the work on yourself and you've done the visualization and the meditating and the vision boards and read the books and watched the videos, and if you're like me, then you know you're one of those people who really does believe that, as Abraham Hicks would say, things are always working out for me. And I still believe that. But I'm not going to lie and say that when all of this started becoming, you know, a pandemic, that I didn't have fear. I feel like that's really normal. I mean, who wouldn't have some kind of fear in times like this? But what kind of toll has this fear taken on your vibrational alignment is what I want to know. You know, we're all vibrational beings, and we're the type of being that can just be around one person who has a bad vibe or a low vibration, and it can affect our own vibration. I mean, even us as people can affect our own vibrations. So imagine the effect that a worldwide pandemic has on somebody's vibrational field. That's a lot. It's a lot, guys. I mean, really. However, I had my own little personal epiphany the other night, and maybe you guys have thought of this on your own, and I'm just a little bit behind on it. Um, but I was just thinking about how how this is kind of a new perspective for me. I was thinking about the things that I had wanted before coronavirus came along. I wanted a new house because we're not currently living in our own home. I wanted a new car because I totaled my van 2 days before Christmas. And I want to manifest a career in mindset coaching. And I realized, when coronavirus became this huge thing, when it wasn't just located in China and not everybody was talking about it, which I'm not trying to downplay this at all. And I'm not saying that when it was just in China, that's when it was a big deal. I'm not saying that in the least. I'm just saying that there's lots of diseases out there that have been locally in only other countries that don't affect us, that we honestly haven't given much thought about or given a second thought about. But when it was something that became worldwide and started hitting other countries, we really all started paying attention. Even if you had these dreams and these manifestations before COVID-19, I don't know if you were like me, but when coronavirus became a prevalent thing in my life, I stopped thinking about my own personal manifestations. I just stopped. My focus was more on how can I manifest health for my family, for myself, for my loved ones. But when I was thinking the other night, I realized, why am I doing that? Why am I giving up on my dreams and my manifestations and acting like they're never going to happen? Because my realization brought me to the point that the universe has not changed. I have changed. My mindset has changed. The universe is still the same universe that was there 3 months ago when this check came in the mail for me. It's still the same universe. And so I'm saying that it's still the same universe for you too. And I don't think that we should give up on our dreams and our manifestations and completely put on hold any of the spiritual development that we have gained. Whenever you've started your journey, I started mine years ago, but really the past 8-9 months has been like my peak point with it. And my whole point is the universe is still there to support you, and it still loves you, and it's still your best friend. And even though we have these things going on in our lives and it has changed our lives, it doesn't mean that we can't still continue to be the people that we were meant to be. And when I say that, I'm asking you, what was your biggest wish before all of this with coronavirus started in your life? What was your biggest thing that you wanted to manifest? Was it a home? Was it a car like me? Was it your soulmate? What was it? What was it? I want you to sit there and think about what your manifestation that you wanted was. Like the biggest thing that in your head was like, I really want this promotion or this job, or what was it? So just take a second and think about that. My entire point of this is that it's times like these when we most need to fall into alignment. This is where we should be at our highest vibration. This is where we should continue doing things like meditating and visualizing and believing. Picture yourself in that dream car. Picture yourself at that dream job. Picture yourself in your new home. Whatever you wanted. But along the way, picture these steps to get there. Picture yourself going out and you're going to view your brand new home that you want to see, and you're going to go meet the real estate agent, and you get in your car and you're driving down the road and you hit a ton of traffic. And just think about that for a minute, because right now traffic's not something that's happening. But just think about how amazing it would feel to be stuck in traffic right now. Traffic is something that before nobody loved. I mean, nobody loved sitting in traffic, but right now the roads are empty and it's a little bit of like a Walking Dead situation where it's just like there's nobody out, or barely anybody. And, just think about how great that would feel to have that normalcy of going out to go view your dream house in this example and get stuck in traffic. You're just sitting there and you know that it's going to take you 25 extra minutes to get to where you're going. And think of how great that would feel, because you know what? That means that things are normal again. That means that there are ample amount of people driving to their jobs or driving home to their families or driving home to their pets, or going to make money. Imagine driving by all of the stores that are currently, they're closed right now, but imagine driving by them and they're not, and the parking lots are filled because people are shopping, because they have money, and because people are at those stores, because people that work in those stores have jobs. That is some powerful visualization right there. And it's times like these when things are unsure that it is just so important for us to stay high vibrational. It's okay to fall off the wagon and have a day or two where you're not feeling it, but don't stay down there, because I'm telling you guys, the world needs people like us right now, people that believe that our mindsets can achieve so much. And if we all come together with that same belief, and we're all visualizing those roads filled with traffic and those stores filled up with people and those parking lots filled up with cars, if we are all sitting here and visualizing that, just imagine the impact that has on the world. It's huge. We as a collective consciousness can make a huge difference in the world. And I'm sure some people see people like us and think that we're crazy, or that we're ignorant or uneducated when it comes to the world, or that we are just annoyingly optimistic. But that's fine with me. I would rather be known as annoyingly optimistic than to be known as somebody who lets fear take over my life, and lets the world control me, versus me being a co-creator in my world. And in my world, I refuse to believe that we as a world cannot overcome this together, and not only overcome it, but become stronger through it. And still keep dreaming our dreams and manifesting the shit out of what we want to manifest. I'm going to get that job as a mindset coach. I'm going to get that house that I want. I'm going to get that new car. My family is going to be healthy. And I am not saying that to be ignorant. I'm saying it because I truly believe that things are always working out for me. And to quote something else, that us law of attraction believers and Abraham Hicks lovers say, when we have contrast, we have the opposite of contrast, which is meaning when we have things that we don't want, it's showing us what we do want. And I'm in no way downplaying the tragedy of the loss of so many lives and the changes in so many lives. Like it's awful and it's sad. And it's frustrating when we see other people that aren't doing their part in helping this to not spread. I'm not saying to go out there and just la-di-da, like go shopping and just live your life like nothing's happening. I'm not saying that. Be responsible, be smart. Just don't let it dampen your spirit. Don't let it make you think that you're never going to get your manifestations, or that your lives are forever changed. Maybe we all will be forever changed from this, but in a good way. Like I said, we'll start appreciating little things that we thought were annoyances before. Toilet paper. I feel like everybody's going to have some kind of gratitude for toilet paper once this is gone. Traffic. If we all change from this, but let it change us for the better, like that's really ideally what should happen, because what else was this all for? What else have all of these people's lives been changed, taken for, if we can't, as people and as a world, become better? So I'm just asking you all to take a few minutes and do this activity with me. You know, like I said, close your eyes, envision that manifestation that you want. And like I said, don't just focus on the end goal, but envision all the little steps along the way, the crowded streets, the traffic packed roads, the packed up, parking lots. Like I said in the video earlier, just picture a normalcy while you're on your way to your dream house, dream car, dream lover, whatever you want to manifest. And just think about, if whoever sees this video, if you're doing that and you tell somebody else to do that and somebody else does that, and then all of a sudden we're all doing it, you know that that is going to have a major effect as a collective consciousness on the world. The more that people are focused on healing versus illness, the better. The world needs our light right now. So keep updating your vision boards. Keep on seeing yourself in perfect health with your dream partner. Picture yourself stuck in traffic. Picture yourself in your dream house with your dream job. And, just don't let this bring you down. Stay a light in people's lives. It's really important right now. And we need you to be the most positive version of yourself that you can be in this time. So that is my video. Thank you so much if you took the time to watch this. I am still really wrangling my way around trying to figure out how to make videos and how to get my point across without rambling. But if you took anything from this video, please just try this exercise, because I'm telling you, like, just me even sitting here doing it on the video, it just changed my own vibration and really made me feel great, and it just made me smile inside thinking about all of those things. So if you take nothing else away from this video, just let it be to keep your vibration high and just try this exercise with me, and I promise, I guarantee that it will make you feel better. And I will see you guys in the next video, where I will add another book to the list of books that have inspired me throughout my life. Thank you guys so much, and stay blessed.